Hey everybody, welcome to Rome, and we are live here for round 5 of the championship right in the centre of Rome. We said when we were in Poland last time, Julian, that all roads lead to Rome. We had to get that in, didn't we? And we are actually here, and we've been looking around the city today, and it certainly hasn't been built in a day, because there is a lot of ruins and a lot of history in this part of Italy.
There is a lot of history in this part of it. To be fair, I've not really kind of spent too long in Rome. This is the longest I've ever spent in there. And Pluto, our competitors liaison officer, he's been like a tour guide because he's taken us everywhere and showed us everywhere. Basically, behind our cameraman, Chris, is just the Vatican City just up there. We're going to go and have an audience with the Pope later, but we are here at the start ramp. As you can see, the cars are ready to come over on the start ramp. Over there to our, to my right, your left, is the autograph signing session going on, but we got a great weekend. 16 stages, just over 200 k's of action.
It is. It all starts tomorrow morning. I had the qualifying stage this morning. It's really loud here where these guys are just talking in the... So I think what we'll do is we'll just head over away.
The cars.
Oh yeah, go and have a look by the cars down here. So we've got everybody on the start ramp here. All the action's going to happen here just in a short while at 7 o'clock. But this morning we had the qualifying stage. Then we all headed down from the qualifying stage down to Rome. We had road picking and the usual pomp and ceremony of the press conference right in the centre of town. We've walked over the start ramp and it's still loud here, Chris. Mind your step on the way down. There you go. Hasn't fallen over just yet. So everyone's all held here in Parc Ferme at the moment, and you can see the excellent technology that's going on as people are having their photographs taken. On the other side of that is the backdrop. But we've got our first guest that's just been pulled over to us this evening. Haven't seen this guy for a while.
We've got a co-driver, Yaroslav Fedorov, Nikolai Grazin's co-driver. Yaroslav, Nikolai's here as well, the pair. First thing we've got to say, welcome back to ERC, and what a stage time this morning. And your words were, I wasn't pushing, but you were still quickest.
Yeah, it was a surprise for us to be in the first on the qualification, because it really was like not struggling, but in some places was not the perfect like on the free practice too. So I was expecting like not first place, and it was first. So we were choosing first our position. So it was really nice, and we are really happy to return back. And it's really nice to see you all again. And okay, with you, we see you everywhere.
But yeah, that's it. Yaroslav, obviously, first time back in ERC this year. Nice to be back. What have you thought of the competition?
We're really happy to come back, because it's like a home, and everybody's smiling. We missed all of this, and we can say after the half of the year in WRC that in ERC it was a really great school to move one more step, and it's always very nice to be in a ERC, and especially in Roma, this parade during the city, all the fans, we like it very much. And for this rally push to show our speed on the tarmac at this moment.
Well, that's the thing. What are the hopes and thoughts then for this weekend? Quickest in qualifying, quickest in the free practice. What would you see as a success? Victory only, or top 3?
We'll see. For us, just finish and have no problems like all other years. So we'll try to push also. And but it depends, you know. If you are pushing, you can make mistake, but maybe you can try to fight for the win. So we'll see. For sure, everyone wants to win. So for sure, we also want to fight for the victory. But here it's not easy with Italian drivers who are really experienced.
That's it.
We will pushing to the limit and to the victory, because we want to win it, and we need some points to assert a team, because for this round only Lukas won and Oliver on one round getting the points to the team, and at this round we must help to get some points in the team. But of course we want to win, because we're not struggling for the championship in ERC, and our hands free.
What are the stages we've got coming up this weekend, similar to last year? But just give us an insight to some of those stages.
I think that 919% the similar. The new one is just about 18 kilometers or something like this. That's why we use the old pace notes and just make it perfect.
That's it. Okay, Chris, where we're going. Thank you, Yaroslav. Thank you, Nikolai. Brilliant.
As if, like, for some reason we might come over and talk to him, waiting patiently, is championship leader, of course, Łukasz Habaj. You're here still with the number one on the door. It was a bit of pressure on you during Rally Poland, your home event last time, but you're here now, still leading the championship, still feeling good?
Yeah, I think we handled the pressure quite well. I feel good, you know. I don't have any additional elements disturbing my self-confidence. Okay, we had a little problem on Tuesday test, but it was luckily nothing major, and the car's in one piece, and it didn't destroy my confidence for sure.
I want to look at this. Let's just go and have a look at the back of your car. Chris, if you just come with us, we've got Łukasz here. This is what he's saying about destroying the confidence. So come on, what happened?
Also, a little bit of this on the other side, but maybe
a little bit of this.
The roof will have to be changed, that's for sure. But the most important thing is that when I'm sitting inside, I don't see it. So 4 wheels are on its place, and all is good.
So what happened during the pre-event test then? So a roll, I hear, yeah?
That's what happens when you're searching for a perfect setup, and when you feel too confident.
Have you found the perfect setup now?
I believe so, yes.
Good. Feeling confident for here in Rome, and the Italian guys are fast. So you're going to be faster?
I don't know. I mean, there are so many fast drivers, so you can't name them all, and we will try for sure. Tarmac is my primary surface, and I've grown up on tarmac, so I feel good. I know this rally, so I don't see any reason why I shouldn't fight here.
Good luck. We'll see. I can't try and do a fist bump. I got a handful of stuff here, but let's go over this way because Julian is just over there. Chris, go over. Julian's got Zelindo Meligari guiding the car switch this weekend.
Yeah, just come over this way, Chris. We got Zelindo Meligari, ERC2 driver, but Zelindo, a different car this weekend. Normally Mitsubishi, but at home in Italy, an Italian car.
In Italy, Italian car. What else? No, on tarmac the car is for sure better. It's too much competitive like Mitsubishi. And we tried this adventure, this new adventure with Fiat 124 Abarth. Like I told you at the end of qualifying stage, tomorrow start for me 200 of long test. Long shakedown to take confidence with the car. I hope in the podium to stay on course for the ERC2.
How much different is it to drive this car rear-wheel drive compared to the four-wheel drive Evo Mitsubishi?
Not too much easy for me because I never drive this kind of car. I always use Gropen for a lot of years. It's too much difference. 500 kilogram difference. The car is very in the ground. And it's like a go-kart, like a formula.
You're Italian. We're in Rome, right in the heart of Rome. How important is it for rallies to come into big cities like this? How important is it?
For me, what is important? Sorry.
Coming to bringing the rally into like capital cities, into Rome. All the cars just here.
There is a lot of attention on me, on the car. We are Italy. Fiat is Italian product, all we know. Okay, it's a big emotion. Like I told your colleague, when I was a child, I have a poster in my room of a Fiat 131 Abarth. Okay, it's another car based the same group. And This is a little bit emotion. Some years is past from this, but okay.
Don't worry about that. Right, okay, I think Luca Rossetti is with Chris somewhere, just over there. We're turning to the left.
Right, look at that, convenient, the camera's here. Luca Rossetti is here. Bit of an Italian legend. Having a conversation, Luca interrupts. Sorry,
my manager.
That's good. Luca, how's it going? All good. I mean, an Italian legend you are.
Okay, thank you. Really? I don't know.
That's what I was
telling
told.
me.
The producer said. No. It's great to see you. Third fastest in shakedown qualifying stage this morning. So, feeling confident on your home soil?
Yeah. On the qualifying, I was really confident and really comfortable. Let's say I can push a lot. Even I did mistakes. I lost quite a lot, but it was okay. The time was really good. The feeling with the car was good. But you say in my home soil, but I have more than 250 races all around in Europe and in Italy. But this is my first time in Rome. Really. First time. I've never seen these roads. Are so technical, so tricky, very demanding challenge for us.
It's the third year that we've been here on the ERC, and every year there's always been slight drama, bit of excitement, some crashes, the usual stuff, which is great.
So you know better than me. I don't need to describe you the stages. How are the stages? Because are really tricky, are difficult. High speeds, a lot of jump and bump, narrow roads, stones everywhere. So for us, it's really big challenge for sure.
And the Citroen feeling good?
Yeah. We are growing step by step with the car. The feeling is growing a lot in the last two races on gravel. We were leading on our national championship. We were leading the last race on gravel. Then we have a little problem with the electronics. We lost the first place. We finished second. And here the feeling you see in the qualifying stage, the speed is okay.
That's good. I mean, look where we are. We're in the center of Rome.
There is history everywhere, no? You know, you are in the middle of 2,000 years of history. So it's amazing. Big congratulations to the organizers, yeah?
We were a little bit late coming on air this evening because Julian and I, we walked down, because just down there is where the Pope lives. I mean, the Vatican City is just there.
Go on the right, yes. We can go there. Now for a good race tomorrow, we have to go through there and say hi.
Okay. Hey, we noticed there's loads of tarmac there for a wide section. We could have a qualifying stage or a street stage there next year, maybe, in front of the Vatican.
I don't know. It's difficult to say for me. Here you can find everything.
Yes.
Everything.
Good.
Everything.
Hey, Luca, good luck.
Thank you.
We'll see you at the end. I've got no free hands, but we'll do fist bumps here. Thank you. We'll see you at the end of the first stage tomorrow. But let's go and have a word. Thank you. Let's go and have a word with Martin Sex. Now, Julian is with Martin Sex, who's standing there.
Yeah, we're here in amongst all of our people. Martin Sex, back in the ERC. Did Liepaja, now in Rome, your second prize drive. How good does it feel to be back?
It feels so good to be back here. It's fantastic atmosphere here in Rome, and I'm really happy to be here right now.
Same car, Skoda, that you drove in Liepaja, but now on tarmac. How big a difference is that, and how big a learning curve is that?
Well, it's so big difference. Sometimes the car feels 2 times faster than it was last year with R2. In the qualifying, in some downhill sections, I was a bit scared of that speed of the car, but it's the job that we need to get used to it. And I think during the weekend, it's our main job, and then the result should be good.
In Liepaja, your home rally, it was a third-place podium overall. What would you see as a success this weekend? Because I don't think a third place could be done here this weekend. That's going to be a big order, isn't it?
About the standings, I don't think that I'm able to talk about it now, because we need to learn a bit. But you never know. Third place in Liepaja also was a big surprise for me. But so why don't we could do it now in Rome?
For me, it wasn't a big surprise in Liepaja. Maybe here might be a little bit tougher. But good luck and see you over the weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I think Chris is with Chris.
Right, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. Right, I was going to talk to Chris Ingram, but you were talking to Martin Sex. But Chris
because that was in our queue.
But he's been interviewed by the local guys now, so we'll go and have a word with. Let's go and see. Should gate crash their interview. There we go. It's proper serious. Go and have a word with Lucas first.
Let's have a word with the Alexis whilst they're signing autographs. How good are you at signing autographs?
What?
How good are you at signing autographs? Oh, not good at keeping caps. Right, who's in charge of this car?
He's making some mess all the time.
He's making some... What do you think of that, Lexi?
What? Sorry?
He says you're making a mess all the time.
No, not all the time. Every second moment.
Right, Roma. Great rally. Beautiful city we're in. What's the hopes this weekend?
We hope to have a good fight with the locals and with Grazin and with whoever wants to win this rally.
Grazin was really quick this morning, wasn't he, in qualifying?
He was, but last year he was also faster than us on the qualify. But the rally is a different story, so we will see. It's never so representative, the qualifying stage. So looking for the real stages.
Alexei, how tough is it to co-drive on this kind of road?
Well, it's quite tough. I can tell you. It's fast, narrow, and no time for mistakes, definitely.
Okay, we hope there's none of them. Enjoy signing autographs. We're going to turn around and come back out. Chris is pointing at me.
Yeah, I was just pointing because we've got some stuff going over here. If we
Got
get
some
Chris,
stuff going on.
Get Chris over. This is obviously Lukinuk's car. Now, when you're watching the coverage on Eurosport each night, we've got onboard cameras inside the cars. So this is Guillaume, who is working away here. And this is the bumper cam. So tomorrow night when you're watching Eurosport and we go on board with Chris Ingram, this is the little camera that's strapped onto the front of the car. I'll bring you all the footage tomorrow from sort of worm's eye view above Chris's car. Lexi Lukinuk has got the same stuff in his car. He's got onboard cameras in his car, as you can see here. If I can opening it, but you can just see the onboard cameras that are all set in here on the roll cage. So that captures the intercom, the onboard footage, and all the action, just looking at the driver and co-driver's perspective. But, right, waiting for us, spin round, Chris. Sorry, we're making you work this evening in this hot 34 degrees Celsius it was today in the centre of Rome. But over here, with onboards on his car, of course, is Chris Ingram and Ross, who's ever so quiet, and he's always busy.
He's busy and focused.
Yes, yeah, look at. I don't know, he's texting his, friends or something.
He's texting that he's very professional, Ross. The best co-driver in the country.
Right, Chris Ingram, we want to talk about, obviously you, which is good, and your prospects here for Rome. You're saying to us earlier that you think it's just a mega rally, in your words. So how's everything going?
Yeah, so excited. It's just amazing to be here, isn't it? Just enjoying the moment. But I can't wait for the stages tomorrow. There's some really challenging ones here. And last year we had a really good pace. We were setting fastest times at the end. So I've got the confidence, but I need to string it all together. And I think a comfortable pace and a relaxed approach is going to work.
Good, that's nice. Level-headed and confident, Chris Ingram. Now, also, the other thing, I don't know you don't really want to talk about it, but can we just have a quick look at your hand? So this...
It's fine now. The skin was hanging off 2 weeks ago, but it's recovered really well. Yeah.
Well, this is your third-degree burns to your thumb that you picked up in Poland when the cap on the radiator blasted off.
Yeah. The first time we did it was fine, but then Ross pressurised the radiator, which I didn't know. I was on the phone to the engineer. Then the next time I filled up with water, obviously exploded everywhere, 160-degree water on my glove. I couldn't take my glove off, but never mind.
Well, it was all captured live on ERC radio, and then Julian drove you back to the medical
Julian saved me. Julian saved the day because it was agony. But it's so excited for this rally. It's just unbelievable to be here and living the dream. Massive thanks to TalkSport, Michelin, Car Finance for supporting me and letting me live my dream so far. And hopefully I'll repay them with a good result.
Poland wasn't so good for you, and you wanted to take the lead of the championship coming into Rome. Obviously, you're not because you didn't finish in Rome. I mean, what's the pressure on you now for the elusive silverware now?
We need to still focus on the juniors here, obviously, to try and win the money. But we need to keep an eye on the overall because anything can happen, and this rally's there's always a lot of drama. So bring it on.
Bring it on. Good luck. Right, Chris Ingham, good luck. Right, we'll do that. I don't want to damage your hand. I've got a sweaty hand because it's so hot. Right, Julian Porter's over here. And
I'm going to have a wander down through the car. So we're just going to look at the first one, the Skoda here. This car of Philip Maris, the whole front end on this car has been completely replaced because they crashed last weekend in a Czech rally. They repaired the car. They only arrived here last night. So they had scrutineering last minute last night, and they've come through, Philip, very quick. Then we have the prize car, Martin Sesk's Skoda Fabia here behind all the people. Then we go to the Mole Racing Volkswagen. Then the Citroen C3R5 of Arai, the Volkswagen that is going past his Hersig. Then Arai. We are getting to a car that is new down here. The next Volkswagen, the Fiesta, the older Fiesta, because 2 or 3 down. We just, as we go past Gryazin's car, the quickest car in qualifying this morning. Then, Gian Domenico Bastos, he's got to be one of the favourites this weekend. Another favourite, Luca Rossetti, 3-time European champion. But then we get to one of my favourite coloured cars, the Ford Fiesta R5. But this is its European Rally Championship debut. It's a brand new car. Simone Campidelli given the honour of driving it for the first time in Europe. It has been seen in Rally Estonia last weekend with Teemu Sonnen and Takamoto Katsuta. But this weekend we see it for the first time in the European Rally Championship. Brand new car, Ford Fiesta R5. And Campidelli, yeah, he's got to hopefully perform in it. But it's a lovely looking car. A lot of World Rally Car stuff on it. As you can see, less aero than the World Rally Car. But like the wheel arches are kind of a mock-up of the World Rally Cars. So are the rear wheel arches back here. A lot of stuff quite similar and taken off the World Rally Car design and put into the R5 car. So it is brand new. We'll see how it goes this weekend. Yep.
The old Fiesta had the cutout in the bonnet here, and when it came to the end of the stage, the fans would jettison that heat right into our faces when we were reporting at the end of the stages. But this design here, it's not that the body panels don't line up, is it? I guess this is just to let some heat out, because
I'm not sure. I'm going to check the other side. I think that this side is a little bit better fitting than that side, but the main air cooling now in the centre, in the front. Those ones on the side were quite good for cold rallies because they kept us warm and things like that. But yeah, brand new car, and I love the matte orange look on it. I do like that colour. But yeah, lots of. I mean, the Skoda Evo, we should see that in the next rally in Barham. The first customer car of Tony Gardemeister's only just took that this week. But the factory team will be in Barham. We should see that's a R5 again. We're kind of getting our second evolutions of those cars now. So the Fiesta, the Skoda, obviously the Citroen's just over a year old. That one here, Rossetti's car, and people now more and more. There's 5 or 6 manufacturers running in R5, and it's so strong when you start to look down just the line of cars and just the quality of drivers that are in these cars. And as I'm just looking around to see if there is any drivers, I think most of the drivers are up in the autograph signing session up there. But just what a backdrop. I'm not sure how much Chris can see. He's got a wide-angle lens on him, but just a huge thing. We've got the Roman Emperors on the podium as well now. I've just seen them.
We'll go and see those. But the car park is fantastic here.
Just very expensive.
Yes. Just to wrap up on the new Fiesta, you know, we saw a lot of the Fiesta R5s, you know, a few years back. And then they have diminished, and there haven't been so many recently competing on the ERC. It's very strong for Skodas, and of course the Polo's coming online. But I think the new M Sport Fiesta is going to get stronger and stronger, and we're going to see more and more of those.
I found a couple of drivers. Found a couple of drivers who we don't normally see. I'm going to gate crash. I'm going to gate crash the conversation. We're live on Facebook, guys, so don't swear, don't upset anybody. But 2 drivers talking. What's going on? Wojtek, Mishafri, what's going on here? What are we talking about?
We're talking about Middle East Championship. We do many rallies, and he invited me for Czech Republic rally because he home rally. And he told me if you want anything there, he want to make support for everything there.
So this is your 3rd round of the European Championship. Evo 10 in the ERC2. How much are you enjoying it?
It's a perfect championship. I am not happy to not come this championship before. and I am very happy to be there, and I sure it's go next year and 21 also.
That's good. Wojtek, obviously we've seen you before, but a new car, Volkswagen this weekend. How's that going?
Well, that's right. We used the car in the Czech Championship for 5 events. We didn't have any technical issues, so I hope it will be the same here in Roma. And for us, obviously, this rally is new. I never started here before. It's different stages, different characteristic than I'm used to, so it will be a bit of learning for me. It's quite fast. But I think we are quite well prepared because I did a good rally last weekend in the Czech Championship. We finished 5th overall and 3rd in the Czech Championship, so quite a good result for us in the Czech Republic. And of course this is a break between that rally and the Barum, and I invited Meshari and I told him that if he needs anything in my home country, I'm ready to help, because when I was doing the Middle East last year, not only him but everybody in the Middle East was trying to help me because I was a newcomer, and we had a really good time. We experienced new stages and new rallies for us, as it is now for Meshari, so I'm ready to help him because we become friends.
Are you going to come to Barum then?
Yes, sure.
What's going on then? Oh, yeah, we tell you what, you must have them in the Middle East, don't you? It's very hot there. It's not. You'll be used to this temperature.
Yeah, it's a very high temperature. It's sure we go on the Czech Republic rally and Cyprus and the Hungarian rally also. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, that's great. Ken Thorne. We're going down here. I want Ken Thorne. Okay. But he's walking off. Right, we're going to turn round. He's walking off. We'll get Gregor Yates live on Facebook. Gregor, first time in Rome, junior driver. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going quite well, I think. Yeah, today we had a shakedown and qualification, and yeah, we had one big mistake in qualification stage and lost, I think, 8 seconds. But yeah, first time on tarmac, and it's quite. I think I'm doing. It's quite okay.
That's great, thank you very much. Right, we are going to get going, Chris, sorry. But, well, we're just picking up drivers. There's another one there if you want to pick up another one.
I know, I'm going there now.
Yeah, go.
Our producer and director has just got his head in his hands like, where's Julian off to now? We're going to go over here because we've got Paolo Nobre is just here with the Paolo crew. So that's Paolo, he's all good to go. We need to go and just talk. We'll come back. We'll need to talk to Philip Mares, who's been waiting patiently. Philip, great to see you. We're live on Facebook, so no bad language. What a beautiful part of the world this is here. Let me just talk about you and the car and last weekend, because you were competing in the Bohemian Rally in the Czech Republic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What happened?
It was penultimate round of Czech Championship, and as you know, we are in the good fight for a final podium, overall podium in championship. So we tried. Bohemia is my home rally, so we were competing a little sharp, and we went off the road in the final day and damaged the front part of the car. But okay, we are here. It's the same car. Thanks to the team, which has a very good job and repaired the car until the race. And thanks to them, we are able to compete here.
But the car only arrived late on Wednesday. Well, you only set off from the Czech Republic on Wednesday evening. You had late scrutineering on Thursday, wasn't it?
Yeah, Thursday evening, boys were leaving the workshop. And the scrutineering was a little bit late for us, but okay, we are on the start line and we are looking forward to the race.
Yeah, what do you make of the roads and what do you make of everything? And what about this weekend? Where are you wanting to be?
Yeah, we are in a good position in ERC1 Junior Championship, so we really need to score good points for the championship, but we will see. Nikolai Garagin will be really fast, and also Chris Ingram is going to be fast, so we will see. It will be a long rally and difficult day.
That's good. Thanks very much, Philip. Chris Ingram's starting the car already. The event is starting, so let's just head over as Ingram gets the car ready. Julian's here. This is where it all starts. We've got 16 stages ahead of us here this weekend. Round 5 of the championship. It's the FIA European Rally Championship. We're heading onto tarmac. The last time we were on the sealed surface was in the Canary Islands. So we've got Ingram, Ross Whittack next up.
Yeah, that's it. They're just about to come onto the ramp, and basically this is where the rally starts officially. Yeah, they've got a little road trip around Rome before they head up the motorway and go back to Fuji, but this is kind of where it all is. It's quite relaxed though, as we've just seen the drivers chit-chatting to each other and just kind of like calming down. But yeah, the main thing happens tomorrow morning. Chris Ingram telling us kind of off camera, tomorrow morning stage 1 could be very, very interesting. I remember in that stage last year there was a couple of dramas, Reece Yates having a couple of punctures, 2 or 3 other drivers having a couple of punctures as well, but Reece Yates got punctured both times through. There's lots of little bits and bobs to hit in there, so could be interesting. It starts our rally tomorrow, so will be interesting to see what goes on.
We'll be live tomorrow morning, of course, on ERC Radio. We're live on Facebook on Stage 2 and Stage 5 tomorrow.
Yes.
So we'll bring you all the action, of course, and tomorrow evening we'll be live on Eurosport as well with our nightly programme. And follow us on social media right throughout your big ERC weekend. Julian, I think what we're going to do now is, as the drivers head off around their little street stage round Rome, touring all the little hot
It's
spots.
all the iconic places, isn't it? It's just a cruise round. It's great. The organisers have given them a road book with the pictures in there of what is, and I think there's a little write-up about what's famous about each point, and we've got some camera crews going around with scooters, and it's all cordoned off by the police, and they just trundle through, just cruising around Rome. It's pretty cool, I have to say, and a lot of people out in the streets to see it.
We'll be doing it on foot, unfortunately, because we haven't got a scooter to do it on this evening. All roads lead to Rome, and they certainly do out from here to the stages. The rally's based in Fuji, which is about an hour's drive south of Rome. So that's where the service park is based. And then the stages tomorrow, the first lot, are an hour's drive further south from the service park. So Julian and myself will be out at the stages tomorrow, covering all the action and rally reaction live on ERC Radio. And as Martin Sex goes over the podium and gets himself underway, we'll wrap it up from the end of here this evening, but we've made a little video for you because 50 years ago, of course, this week, the Apollo 11 mission headed off from Cape Canaveral and headed on its 8-day mission to the moon and back, and we thought at ERC we'd have a bit of fun making a video about that. Here's Percy, to the moon and back. We'll see you over the weekend.
Houston, we see you on the steerable, over. Roger, how does it look? Okay, all flight controllers, go for landing. Retro, go. Rhino, go. Guys, go. Control, go. Telcom, go. GSC, go. Ecom, go. Surgeon, go. Capcom, we're go for landing. Altitude 4200, you're go for landing, over.